Yesterday, I spoke to someone at a new gym that wants to be an IFBB pro. And honestly, he's looking massive. He's looking huge. He's looking shredded. Like he's looking the part. He looks like he wants to be an IFBB pro. And he said something that actually shocked me. He said he feels like he's plateaued. He feels like he's not good enough. And that's when it hit me. I realized something about people that go to the gym. So a little into this guy. I haven't seen him in months, right? And this is why I have these strong opinions on him, because last time I saw him was about 2 to 3 months ago. He already looked insane. He looked like he looked the part. He was already training very hard. He was already dialed in on his diet. He's juicing. He's looking huge. Like he's already 2 to 3 months ago in that top condition. And seeing him now, I can already tell he's bigger, his shoulders, arms are bigger, chest is bigger. He's looking leaner on top of that. And he's more dialed in, he's more serious, he's got a show coming up. And him telling me that he doesn't think he's good enough, it just made me realize, like, bro, everyone has problems about where they currently are in the gym. And this guy, like, top 0.1% physique, he looks insane. He looks like he could stand next to Sam Sulek and compete next to him. Like, this is the level that I'm talking about. And to think that this guy is worried about what he looks like, he has body dysmorphia clearly. What do I feel like when I'm telling myself I don't look that good, I don't feel that good? Like all this running in my head, it made me realize every single person that goes to the gym has this problem in their head that they do not think they are good enough. And honestly, it's good up to some extent where it's pissing you off. It's making you feel like it's not worth it and you're not progressing. When you put hard work in, yes, you should feel the result. And yes, you should feel motivated and urgency to push towards what you want. But if you are going to feel so shit about it that you're deterred from your goal, is it worth putting that much stress on yourself, or is it worth looking into the reason why you feel like shit, why you hate the way you look, and debunking it and finding out, you know what, like, my situation, I'm doing fucking insane for my situation. And if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I felt like this too. I felt like I'm not good enough in my current position. I don't look good enough. I've been training for too long. I train too hard to look the way I look. And when I think about it on a deeper level, and I actually stop myself and I think, look, I know my goals are to look like this. My goals are to look like this. I look like this. I'm not here yet. But when you put in the factors of my circumstances, I don't take steroids. I eat, I train, and I do everything in my natural power to look the way I want to look. And on top of that, my goals aren't to be an IFBB pro bodybuilder. So I'm not just going to start juicing and get to my goal here. Obviously, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone that's on steroids. Like, their goal, they need steroids to get to that level. My goal, I don't need steroids. So for me to juice to get to that level is just a health risk and a shortcut. And my goal, I want to be functional. I want to be able to run ultra marathons. I want to be able to do boxing fights. I want to be able to do all this mobile stuff like wrestling and sports. I want to be able to do things that someone that's juicing cannot do. So to put this in perspective for you, me, where I currently am and how I train for my goal, I'm exactly where I should be, and I should be proud of that because I train hard. I'm doing the things I can do. I do muscle ups, I do boxing, I can run really far and in a decent like time as well. And I look the part as well, and I train like a bodybuilder 3 days a week. Like, I am exactly where I should be, and I should be proud of that. And yes, my goal's here. I'm still here. I still have the urgency to get to here. But if I just kept focusing on I'm here, my fitness or my ideal physique goal is here, then of course I'm going to feel like shit, because my goal isn't only to just get to this appearance that looks like an IFBB pro. You know what I mean? If someone at that high level can feel small, then of course someone at the start of their journey can feel like they look like shit as well. The feeling of not being enough doesn't disappear when you get bigger. It just goes along with your goal. Whatever your goal is, you compare yourself to that ideal version of yourself, and obviously you're never going to be enough. So when your goal moves up, your ideal perspective of yourself moves up as well, moves up, and you're never going to reach that goal unless you have a deep mental thought. But I'm on the fence about this one because truthfully, I think that it's good to have a goal that you have to push hard to reach. And obviously, a goal is not going to be one step up. It's going to be 5 steps up. It's going to be a distance away from you. And you're going to have to feel the urgency to push for that. But most people, I'm not saying this guy, but most people feel like shit all the time. And that's why they quit, because they don't see the results in a week. They don't see the results in a month. They feel like, I've been putting in all this hard work. I'm grinding. I'm eating all the right foods. And yet I'm still not progressing. I still don't look the way I want to. And that's why they quit. And you need to get over that. The goal is not to remove the hunger. The goal is to keep that hunger and drive forward and want that strength and want that physique and want that functionability and want whatever comes with your goal. But be proud of yourself for achieving those milestones that lead up to that big goal, because you don't just say, I want this goal, and within a week you have that goal. It usually takes months, if not years, to achieve that goal. So don't get stuck in the mindset of being upset until you achieve that goal, because then you're just going to spend the entire journey feeling disappointed and feeling like a loser until you get that goal. And that's not going to work, because if you're not enjoying the journey, if you're not feeling confident and proud of yourself for doing the work day in and day out, what's the point of achieving the fucking goal if the journey isn't going to be worth it for you? It's like, do I want to run an ultra marathon to finish the marathon? Or do I run an ultra marathon? Do I want to run the ultra marathon to see how my body reacts to it during it? And I know that's just for me, but like, use that as an example. Bodybuilding, you can see the progress through training. Like if I'm going on a 3-month cut, am I just going to be happy at the end of the cut? Or am I going to be happy when I start to see abs, when I start to see veins, when I see my muscles popping? You're going to feel happy throughout the journey. And if you're always constantly putting yourself down, it's not going to work out, because you're going to quit. So here's the mindset shift that you guys need to adopt. And I'm not saying you guys need to adopt this because I'm trying to enforce my opinions onto you guys. But if you guys haven't listened to the case I've pleaded already, essentially a lot of people quit because they are not at their goal yet and they want the reward faster than they actually are putting in the work to achieve that reward. So view yourself like this. Am I at my goal yet? Almost everyone will say no, unless you're Sam Sulek on the fucking podium, like cheering, or I'm sorry, he's like the only bodybuilder I know. Sam Sulek or C-Bum or Roman Dino, like cheering because they're at their goal. Unless you're literally in the moment of winning your goal, you are not at your goal yet. So no, I'm not at my goal yet. And then ask yourself, how are you performing in achieving your goal for your current situation? Because like I said, I explained myself. My goal for fitness, or as in my physique, is here. I'm here. And the way I train to do boxing, to do ultra marathons, to do, play sports, do muscle ups, be functional, don't have any pains, and like actually be in good health and look my best. Yes, I'm on track to achieving my goal almost the fastest that I possibly can. It's just that this is a factor of my big vision of my goal. Like the physique is, yes, it's for show, it looks good, and it resembles me being healthy and fit and a high status person. But would I be happy if I just ditched everything else and achieved that goal and had that physique? No, because I wouldn't be able to box. I wouldn't be able to run ultra marathons. I'd literally just be a muscle guy, a guy that has muscles and can't do shit with them. So that's not my goal. So use that idea for yourselves. Are you on track to achieving your goal for your current situation? Are you in school? Are you in university? Do you have a full-time job? And these aren't excuses. These are just factors that should be accounted for in your system to achieving your goal. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and share this to a friend that you think would find this helpful and useful. Leave a comment, because that will help me grow. And I thank you guys for watching this long. I'll see you guys in the next video.